I'm old, but I'm not that old that I don't remember. I do remember it's 81, 82 it was.
So that's probably 6 then that you've done, yeah?
5 complete and 6 started, yeah, and this is number 7 starting.
Well, the 1980s to now, could you explain a little bit in layman's terms the differences in the job's description and what you do today to compare to all those years ago?
Yeah, I mean, in the actual sailing the ocean is the same, but the rest is different. And on the first boat I was on, which was ex-flyer, I had my own cabin. I had my own bunk. I mean, in the navigator's cabin I had a bunk, and then I had another bunk in the cabin where I stayed with my mate. Very proper. I remember I had a very nice carpet on the floor in the navigation cabin. I miss that. And then in the cabins, this was a boat that was actually built for the purpose of winning the race, and she did win the race the time before, but she was very well furnished with heavy teak. We had mirrors and cupboards and mattresses and sheets and blankets, you name it. And I remember we had a very nice dining table that was made out of like 1-inch mahogany, but it wasn't so stable. So they decided, the owner Cornelis von Richthofen decided when he built the boat that it needed a piece of lead underneath to make it be more stable when you eat at it. So he put like a 15-kilo piece of lead just underneath the table to stabilize it. So I think that says it all.
But the job of navigating particularly?
No, the navigation was, at that time we had, they started with satellites, the old satellite system, which you got to fix now and then, not like GPS. But we had some problems with that, so we occasionally use the sextant. And the next race with drum, we lost the sat navigation system, and Magnus Olsson was on board then, and he couldn't even fix it, so then I was sure it was unfixable, so we used the sextant from Cape Finisterre down to Cape Town. So it was a bit different, quite a lot.
Simon, this is your second race, I believe. Can you tell us a bit about how you see the race from a navigator's point of view?
I think it'll be obviously very different from the last one. I think the last race was a pretty well-trodden path, so there were a lot of old hands. But I guess in this one, with the new course, there's no old hand that's been around this track before. So obviously it kind of evens the playing field a little bit, I guess. So for the guys that have done it before and also the newcomers. But yeah, I think it'll be a good new challenge. It's a little less Southern Ocean sailing, but no less challenging. So I think it'll be good.
Specifically, you obviously have experience of the first and second generation Volvo 70s. Can you give us a feel for how much faster you think version 2 is to version 1?
I think there's definitely been an increasing speed, and yeah, you'd like to hope there would be because the boats have got another 3-4 years of development. I think the boats will be better all round on the course now, and probably have better potential in the light airs despite all being more powerful. So, and I think at the other end of the scale, then they're potentially going to be quicker as well. So, yeah, just faster in general, really, without saying too much.
So, if I said before, I think that I don't know how much faster because I didn't do the last race, but it looks like they're going to be faster. I don't know how many percent, but faster.
Like Jules was explaining earlier, you work with a lot of weather data and you look at the averages for around the world, and basically, although the designs are always developing and the boats are getting better and technology is advancing, you still got to make a call about where you want to place your boat on that sort of performance spectrum. And well, I think what's quite interesting about this race is there's a lot of boats which are slightly different and all slightly differently placed. So perhaps one boat will be much, much better than Amro 1 was in medium airs, and perhaps generally the fleet will be better in lighter airs. I mean, and then some boats are very, very powerful, and maybe that boat's much quicker in heavy airs, but not necessarily quicker in the light stuff. So it's hard to just say, oh, across the fleet we're all going to be 10% quicker, because we've all sort of had to make decisions about where we want to be faster than the previous generation. So I think that's why it's a little bit more complicated than slapping a number on it.
Okay.